Hello, my lovelies. Okay, yeah, no, I can't sing. It sucks. But anyway, welcome here today. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. If you know from my last video, I have been very kind of down in the dumps. My seasonal affective disorder has been really going crazy. Something I did not tell you in my last video. I also have PTSD, and that is from going through cancer. The doctor told me that what had happened to me was I was such on a high from going through all my treatments that when I crashed, it was like I had this major attack thing that happened afterwards. So I was having a little bit of that this week too. But the sun came out today, so that kind of pepped me up a little bit. Well, now it's getting cloudy again. So I figured I better get my buns on here and do a video before it gets real bad, then I get all again, right? So I have like 3 videos that I'm going to be doing. The first one, I'm going to have them all up today too, by the way. So the first one I'm going to be doing, oh, by the way, before I even get going, number 1, welcome to my channel. I guess I should have said that in the beginning. Welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. And thank you so much for being here. This means so much to me, guys. So much to me. It's my way of getting out of the house without getting out of the house, because I have a little bit of agoraphobia mixed in with my social anxiety disorder. Another freaking thing that's wrong with me. My husband told me one day, we were watching a TV show and they were talking about if you have endometriosis and da-da-da-da-da, which I used to have before my complete hysterectomy. He's like, why don't you just say what I don't have? He said that might be easier. And then he always teases me, telling me I'm gonna take you out back and shoot you because I have so many freaking things wrong with me. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. That's not important anymore. So what I was gonna say was, and my dogs, you can hear them in the background as always too. So what I'm waving around here is something that I've been a little reluctant about trying. And I probably did get off topic because I have no clue what the hell I was saying in the beginning. But anyway, we're here to do makeup today because I got some stuff in that I was a little excited about getting in. And I am talking a little louder. I was told that I kind of don't talk very loud. So hopefully this is not too loud. If this is too loud, oh, that's because I'm excited. I'm excited because I've been so on makeup for the last 4 days and I'm finally doing makeup. Okay, I can calm down now. Because we'll see how this video works. The videos I'm going to be doing, number 1 is today, the first video I should say, is going to be about the Blendifuls. The Tati Blendifuls. I have already opened the bag. And you'll get a bag, first you get a bag, and this bag is in that bag. And then on back it has the cleaning instructions, and it says no harsh lines, XO Tati. And then there's 2 Blendifuls. There's a small one and a baby one. The baby one's a little different. This one's thinner, and this one's a little thicker consistency. This one feels a little different as far as the texture goes. And the reason I went ahead and took them out of the package is because on Paige Corin's video, she said that she actually had some fuzzies on her face. So she washed them and didn't have that problem. So I went ahead and washed them first. And I washed them in my Bubble Babe soap. And actually, I want to get that soap. I want to show it to you. I forgot to have it here. I'll be right back. The magic of technology. I'm back that quick. So this is the Bubble Babe soap. It's called Brush Me Off soap. They have 2 formulas. They have a vegan formula, then they have this one. This one actually has goat's milk in it. And the only reason I chose this one is because they have like a smaller version that Juvia's Place had, and it had the goat's milk in it, and that's what I had used. So I wasn't sure whether or not I'd have any kind of problems with the other one. But now I kind of wish I'd have gotten, I got 2 of these, and look how this is huge. The Juvia's Place was kind of like, it was like this size. So this is actually a really big one. And I ordered directly from the Bubble Babes, which is BUBBLE BABEZ. I ordered it from her site. And when Nikki does these, I think it's Nikki, I think that's her name. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but she actually has 2 versions of it, and they're $24.99. That's it for this big thing of soap. And I was going to get one of each, and I didn't. I wish I would have now. But anyway, I got both of these, and it smells really good. But it's just a chunk of soap in there. And what you do is you swirl your makeup brush around, you get it wet, or your sponge, which I do have backup wet sponges from Juno, just in case I don't like these things. But I just took it and I wet it, and I just like washed it. I didn't squeeze it together. I just kind of gently wiped it and then ran it under some water and rinsed it out. That's all you have to do with this. And then you just let it dry out. And this gets your sponges so clean. Oh my gosh. And then I do my brushes, and then I have one of those things that you put your brush in and it spins it. And that's how I dry my brushes. Gotta get some of this. This is amazing. Amazing stuff. So anyway, I've been watching the reviews on this. One of the reasons I was a little hesitant is because I am a Juno babe. If you notice my videos, I talk about the Moonshine Miracle Cream Priming Cream. I talk about their powder, their brushes, and talk about their sponges. And that's the only thing I've used for the last gosh, 2 years is their sponges. I haven't used anything other than that. Every once in a while, I'll use my Juno brush to put a foundation on. And I actually ordered a different brand sponge or brush. And I just got a message yesterday that it was out of stock. So they refunded my money. And that's the Pinky brand. So I was hesitant because one of the reviews I saw about the Tati Blendiful is that you use more product because it's not wet. With the sponge that you dampen, it gives you a little more sheer coverage, but it actually disperses the product. So you basically, I use like 1.5 pumps of my foundations, and then I have more of it. With this, I've heard since you're putting swipes of foundation on, you have to use more foundation, but it gives you a fuller, they say a fuller, more natural type of coverage, it's smoother. So we're going to find out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting it on, and then I'm going to like fast forward, so I'm not like having you on here for 10-15 minutes while I'm putting it on. So I'm going to like put it on and then come back. Well, I mean, you'll see me putting it on, but I'll come back to real time when I start with the under eye concealer. So for foundation, I'm actually trying a new brand. Raw Beauty Christy is dry skin like me, and she tried it. It's called the Bite Foundation, Bite Beauty, and it's actually a vegan formula that's actually available at Sephora. And from what I've heard, and I've actually had, Allie Dawson talks about it. She's got oily skin, and she said it's great for people with dry skin. But they say that it gets better, like, after time. They say when you first put it on, it's not that great, but that as the day goes on, it gets better through the day. So I may not like it when I first put it on. So by the time I get to my third video, which is going to be about a giveaway that I'm doing, a really good giveaway, so you guys got to watch for that. But they say by, maybe by then it'll be better. And then I'm trying their powder to go with it. And then I got a sample in my Sephora order, the order before this one, of the NARS concealer. Never tried a NARS product ever, none. So I'm gonna try that, and we'll see how that works. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, what is that? It's a Jeffree Star mirror, my first ever Jeffree Star mirror. And I'm so glad I waited to get one of his mirrors because I like this one so much better than the Star mirrors. It's bigger. It's still not a magnifying mirror, but I can actually see, pretty good in it. So I'm very excited to have this. I'm like, Jeffree Star mirror. And it kind of goes the fact that I have like a crown shirt on. So like, yeah, I'm really excited about that. Okay, anyway, I'm going to get to this, guys, because I can't let this stuff sit on my face any longer as far as my prep goes. I've already cleansed my face, moisturized it, and all that good stuff. And I got my Juno Miracle Cream on. And we'll see how this goes. It actually says about it, it says, and one of the reasons my videos go so daggone long is because I run my mouth so much. It's called Changemaker, and it's Supercharged Micellar. I always have trouble with that word, foundation. And it says it's got, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. It's M-A-Q-U-I berry. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. But it says the skin-like finish you crave, the clean formula you deserve, medium coverage. And I have some, like these here are all hyperpigmentation from breakouts that I had. This side's better. This is the side that I usually show you all anyway because of my scarring and thing on this side. But we'll see. I don't know. If it doesn't cover this, it'll be okay. I'm not going anywhere. And the color I got was L10, which is the lightest color. But they have this thing that you can actually go, not the Sephora site, but I actually went on their site. I did get this from Sephora, but I went on their site, and they have a thing where you can actually go on and hold the camera up with no makeup on your face. You take a picture, and then it goes into like a little database, and it tells you what color that you need. So I went in 3 different lights. I went in like my living room light, I went in my kitchen light, and then I went by a window, and I did all these different lightings to see whether or not it would come with the same color. And it all showed the same color, but I did not do it in daylight. So we shall see. I'm a little nervous. It is in a tube instead of an actual, what do you call it? A pump. It does come sealed. You can't tell if it's got a smell just yet. And I want to do, I've seen people like they put it on here, then put it on the face. I'm not doing it that way. And what I have seen from her, she says to hold it kind of like a taco. You fold it like a taco, and you put your finger in there, and then you hold it like this. So we're gonna see. I'm so nervous, guys. I am so nervous right now, because like I said, this is, I don't know. And I'm gonna pull this mirror. If you see a glare, it's from my little my little mirror here. And I'm gonna pull you in a little closer so you can kind of see what I'm doing. If I can get my camera to go closer here. There we go. The lighting will probably change because the light gets a little closer to me. See this glare? It's from my mirror. Okay. I'm nervous, guys. There's no smell, which is really good. Oh my god, that looks so light. Look at that. I don't know, guys. It looks so light. Oh no. We'll see. We'll still see. Okay, what Tati says to do is to like do this. Oh, and I got a scab. When you know it. Oh my gosh. And it didn't show, like when I had my lotion on, I didn't see that. Now it's going to peel. Oh my god. You know. And I don't have tweezers sitting here by me. Anyway, she says to do that, and then you like press. That scab's going to irritate the crap out of me. Oh, some of it came off. Ah! Here we go. That color is so light. Oh my gosh, I look like a ghost. I don't know, the funny thing is though, it's kind of blended in. I'm so pale. I'm so pale. You guys ever see that video? I'm so pale. You need to look it up. It's hilarious. I'm so pale. Okay, I can see what people were saying about using a lot of foundation. You saw how much I put on my face. And it's like gone. It's already soaked in. But Jen Loves Reviews did a review on this. And it she had cut it open and it doesn't go into the sponge. It just kind of lays on top of it, I guess. Or not sponge, Blendiful. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I mean, it looks smooth. I got little hairs coming back on my face now. I see, because Allie used it just so she could see all the little hairs on her face when she used this foundation. I don't know. I think what I need to do. And forgive me if this mirror is going to be in the way. Let me see. Okay, it's not that bad. I need to bring it like right in front of me. And usually I look at a mirror farther away. I'm going to put foundation on. Let me see what this does. Because they say you're supposed to like do it like farther away, not what you see up close. But I'm trying to see the finish of the foundation, so I really need to do it up close. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. The rest will be fast forwarded as I go through this. I'm not gonna talk while I do the rest, unless I run into some kind of weirdness, and then I'll talk. Okay, guys, so I do have a couple little fuzzies, which you're not going to be able to see because I barely see them, but I can feel them. But the good thing is you can like barely hold it, and you can kind of flick them off most of the way. But they're kind of there. I like that you can like touch up spots without getting a problem with it. Like I'm kind of going back with this foundation and touching up a couple little spots. And with beauty blenders and things like that, with sponges, when you do that, it disturbs the foundation because your beauty blenders are wet. So it disturbs it. And when you do it with a brush, it also will put like brush marks. And this doesn't do that. So I really like that it doesn't do that. I have vitiligo right here. And I'm still seeing that through the foundation. Which is okay. I mean, I'm not going anywhere today. And you guys would be so proud. Okay, you got to hear this. If you followed me before, you would know a big fear that I have of being seen without makeup. And I get on here with you guys. It doesn't make any sense. I get on here with you guys and I really don't care because I just feel so open with you guys. It does not make any sense to me. But I won't open my door for like male people or anything with no, even people I know with no makeup on. It's bad. It's really bad. But today the mail lady came and she had my Jeffree Star. She had my Glam Light, which is going to be, the Glam Light's going to be in another video. So she had that stuff for me, and I walked out there with no makeup on at all. And I went up there and I talked to her and I was like, I don't have any makeup on. It's the eyebrow thing. It's not really the makeup thing. It's not having any eyebrows but it kind of, you know, before I was okay with not having makeup on. I was still a little you know, but without any eyebrows, I just feel really, really, really no self-esteem, no confidence without any eyebrows. But I just don't have them. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. They just won't grow back. So I went out there and answered the door, and I'm like talking to her, and my dogs are out there, and she's giving them treats, and my pet loves when she comes. And I told her, I said, I apologize, you know, my pet loves it. And I said, now I can see why, because you give her treats. And she said that she has them too. She's got 2 of them, and hers are not that good. She said, you can't do this with mine. And she's like, I love her, you know. She greets her all the time. We've been here for almost 2 years, and she just loves Roxy. So I just worry that Roxy's going to go out there one day and it's going to be a different male person, and you know, that male person's not going to like Roxy. Because every once in a while, our normal male lady doesn't come. See, like when I do that, it pulls off the color, but this doesn't. I like the way that does that. The foundation, I notice as I'm sitting here talking to you guys, it's like settling, but not in a bad way. It's actually like, I can't explain it. It's like getting smoother. Wow. I don't know, guys. We'll have to see how it wears through the day, but you know how much I love my Uma foundation. I like brag about that all the time, but this, I don't know, guys. We'll have to see how it wears. I can't judge yet, but so far. And at first the color looked really light, but look how it blends with my neck. I mean, you know, I don't know. I mean, I might be able to go a shade higher during the summer. Even though I'm allergic to the sun, I don't go out in the sun. I still have that incidental sun exposure, you know, from being in a car and things like that. So I may be able to go to the next color up with the pink undertones. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, I'll come back to these spots. Right now I need to get to this concealer to see how well that does. But so far, I kind of like this. Yeah, it does seem to settle right through here. And that could be because I waited too long with my primer. Because my dogs got in a fight again. So I had to get them apart. And there were collars that they have on. I was pushing a button to make the beep sound, which I get them apart with, and their freaking collars were dead. Okay, I'm just getting old. I just got to deal with it. Okay, so where's that NARS? Where are you, NARS? There you are. All right, I've got way too much time in this video, so I need to hurry my butt up. All right, I'm gonna shake it first. And the color I chose was vanilla. I don't see it. I don't smell anything. Okay, now the only thing okay, this might not work before I go any further with this. And we'll take a different corner, is that it looks a little darker than this foundation, so I'm not going to get the, actually no, it's the same color. I'm not going to get the brightening effect because the foundation is so light. So we'll just kind of see what it does just as like a concealer in general. But I'm not going to get that under eye brightening that I would if I would have used it as, you know, for that purpose. So now it's just basically going to be to see how it, if it creases, things like that. So this is going to be we'll just use it as a concealer. You know, just as a general concealer. I do like that you can fold it and get like right up in there in the nose. I do like that. I can get it around my nose ring really well. So Candy, if you're watching, girl, I took your advice. And if you are watching, Candy, if you could comment down below or let me know. I'd appreciate it. And you guys, if you can comment and just let me know, I don't know, just let me know what you think of things. Your comments mean a lot to me. If you like my videos, if you can give me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe, because my giveaways, that's one of the things that you're going to need to do, is you're going to need to subscribe. Because they only go for my subscribers. And you'll have to watch the next video to find out about the giveaway. Because I'm not going to tell you in this one. Matisse. You see, I'm able to use this color just as a general. Yeah, maybe not. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do underneath the eyes and, you know, just to see. Because I'm just curious whether or not it's going to crease. I'm doing the under eyes a little differently today. Instead of putting it down in here, I'm actually just putting it like in, you know, the two corners. Then I'm going to spread across to just to see. And I'm going to use another corner. And they say to do it like really tiny. They said that you can use the small one for that one too. And from what I've heard, it does really good for underneath the eyes. Okay, that's got like a sharp edge on it. Like the seam. It kind of scratches. Ow, yeah, that really scratches. I think I'm going to move back down to this one. That one doesn't. Just that one corner had like scratchy. It's scratchy. It's a bit scratchy. I don't like it when it's scratchy. I don't like it at all. Alright, I'm going to have to put more. Yeah, that's one thing this product, the application method does use more product. That part I'm not happy with. That might be something that it'll take some time to get used to. It does lay the concealer really nicely though. But I'm still getting like, I'm not sure if it's the concealer or whether it's this. I should have probably used my regular concealer underneath one eye, but Jeffree Star's concealer is a little lighter and the El Maquillage is a little lighter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my El Maquillage. Yeah, I know I just went down my nose already, but I'm going to throw that on here, above my lips, and down here, and see how that works. Yeah, that's nice. I think the thing is not to over blend with this, because I can see it kind of getting to where you just constantly want to push because you just want to kind of get things pushed in. But I think if you do it lightly, and one thing I really do like about it is that you can get really close, like to your lips, without getting foundation all over your lips. Foundation put on your lips though helps your color last longer. But since I wear mattes now, I don't have to worry about that. I did get a little tiny sample. You get a little baby sample. Look at that little tiny sample Bobbi Brown from Sephora. I mean, come on. It's a little baby. It's a little tiny one. It's a little tiny baby. And this probably be good too, like if you want to do your eyes first and then go back and do your face, because you could actually, like, with the sponge you can't do it if the sponge is wet, but this you could actually do your eyes and then, you know, go in and lay this down like that. And I don't usually do that, but I think with this you really could. You really, really could. All right. So for my powder, I am going to use my normal Juno. And I'm using the blur. And we'll see how this reaches down in there. And I am going to flip it over, which you can do just by gently flipping it over. And I'm going to use the, let's use the big side. And I'm going to dip it in my powder. And I'm going to lightly powder because I do have dry skin, so I don't want to over powder. So mainly just powder in these areas here. And I'm not doing anything with my eyes just yet because I need to do my eyebrows. And then what's left on it, I'm just going to kind of do like the old lady pat. And just kind of do this. All right, I'm going to go do my brows and be right back. Okay guys, my eyebrows are on, and I do think with this lighter foundation, I'm probably going to have to go with a lighter eyebrow color. I use the brow pencils from Benefit Brow, and I use the color 4.5, but I might have to go back to the 4 because they look a little dark. And I did have some issues with them because I have a little scab right here, and I had some problem getting them on, so it took me 20 minutes or so. But I am doing it a little quicker because I've been using the brow styler and then the Precisely My Brow. I used to use this one here, which I sometimes still do, but since I started using this one more, I've been having a lot better luck with my brows. They still look like crap most of the time, but hey, they're brows, you know? At least I can draw them on however my mood might be that day. So my mood today is half and half, so I put, you know, half a little arch in there. All right, so now I'm gonna do underneath my eye powdering. I'm going to go back and kind of smooth it out just to make sure that there's no puckering of my skin. I'm not sure about that NARS yet. I think they should label things. They should say, instead of saying crease proof, they should say crease proof on people under the age of blah, 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 or crease proof on people that don't get fillers, or crease proof on people that don't have the, you know, because, I mean, come on. It's going crazy. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know, they said that you can use this one for under their eyes, but I want to use this one instead for, you know, I don't know if I've seen anybody use this one under the eyes or not. I want to use it under one eye. That's what I want to do. And I'm going to go in with this BH Cosmetics under eye brightener that I got in last week, I guess it was. I don't know. I get things in every week, so I don't know. I know I need to slow down. I'm getting too much stuff in because Jeffree Star's coming out with a new collection on the 21st, and I got to save up for that one. All right, so I got a little bit on the sponge. And I'm going to try this eye over here. Just going to tap it in. And then I'm going to kind of smooth it, like really lightly. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to this one and see how this one works with the same powder. Since I'm doing, I don't want to like change the results of it, you know, because since I'm trying the blender out. The Blendiful. It's funny, when I was looking up different videos on it, I got all kinds of spellings. So I got Blenderful, Blendiful. Trying to find it. Oops. It's a little harder to get on with this one. It's like it's wanting to go all over the place. Okay, some people, or like a lot of people actually said that it went, the powder went on really nicely. It must be the powder because I'm getting a lot of, see that? It's really, like it's really creasing. And it could be that it's the concealer, because I do not put foundation under my eyes because it's gonna be too much. And I barely, you saw I barely put any concealer on. So it just could be that concealer. I don't know. I drank a crap ton of water yesterday, so I know I'm very hydrated. I haven't drank a lot today though. I don't know. I'm gonna like put a little bit of my, very little bit, not a lot, very little bit of my Juno powder on, just like on the outside edges, near my brows. All right, that's all I'm gonna do because I don't want to powder it too much. And then I'm gonna go in with my P. Louise, and this is what Paige does for her eye primer. Usually I use my finger and then a brush to buff it out. It does apply nice with this. And it lets you get really close to the brows without, you know, getting too close to them, because I don't want to get where I cut up my brows. And I do not powder this. This kind of puts it down smooth, and I can get right there in the crack of my corner of my eye too. So you kind of tap and rub at the same time, but you don't rub hard because you don't want to pull your skin. So I like that it does that. And then you can kind of tap it. Yeah, it puts it on really nice. I like the way that lays that down. Yeah, I really, really do. I like the way that lays that down. My hair like went into my eyebrow, and I got this really weird piece of streak in my eyebrow. I'll get my hair cut tomorrow, and thank gosh, because it's really bad. Okay, that's all I'm going to do because I have 2 more videos to film. So I'm going to come back after I get my face on and everything, but I'm going to like check in through the day just to see how the foundation wears and how it looks through the day. Let me tap my fingers on the edges here. Because right now, the way that I'm seeing it on my viewfinder, it looks really pale, but I can't tell how it's going to come across until I actually load it onto my computer. So let me back up a little bit for you guys. so you can see in different lighting, like the back lighting and things like that for my room. Like when I'm looking into my mirror, it still looks a little pale, but I think I'd rather have a little pale than like really dark, because I can, you know, with the time I have my bronzer and everything else on. And I'm not going to use this for my bronzer because I do use a powder bronzer, and I don't know how it's going to lay down with that. I mean, I can try. Okay, I'm going to try. And I am going to be using this one that I got in my Wonder Beauty that I got in my January BoxyCharm. All right, I'm just going to try the bigger or the wider end. I'm going to dip into it. I'm just going to use it on my forehead, that way in case it looks really bad, my hair covers it. Oh, I'm shocked. Okay. Okay. Oh my. I like this. Wow. I don't know how it'll look like on my sides and everything, but yes. Look at that. That laid that down really well. Okay. I'm eating my words. I'm eating my words. And I'm going to get a bigger strip of it, and I'm going to fold it. Wow, look at that. Look, you can put like that line down. Look. Oh, wow. And now I won't have to like bake under it to get it straight. That saves me from having to put more powder on my face. And then you can just kind of tap it up. I didn't think it would work with powders. I thought it was only like for creams. Oh, I'm in love. It works so well with this. Let's see what I mean about if, you know, with the layer foundation, you can kind of warm it up with bronzer. And then I do put a tiny bit, which I'm going to go back to the little tiny spot. I put a tiny bit underneath here. I don't think I've showed you guys that in the videos. I really like the way that laid that down, guys, because you can kind of tap it where you need it and then just keep kind of tapping, and it blends it. And then you can blend it up without pushing too hard to, you know, because you don't want to mess up what you have underneath. So you just kind of like not put as much pressure on it. Wow, guys, I like that. And then I can go in with my my bling brush and just kind of tap it out. I like that so much. Okay. Yep. If nothing else, I like the way it lays that down. All right, now I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna go film the other video. So I will be back later on checking in and let you know how I think of everything. But right now, I really like the Blendiful. I really do. I really like it. I like the little one. The big one flew on the floor. Yeah, there we go. I wanted to make sure my dog didn't get it. But yeah, I really like it. It seems like now that the foundation's kind of settling in, it's been like a half hour or so. It's kind of settling weird right here. I'm not gonna boast about it just yet. I can probably tap it in a little bit, you know, very lightly with the edge of this where I've used it. It feels good. It does not feel heavy. It doesn't feel greasy. It's not tacky. It's not dry. There's no feeling of crackiness. There's no spottiness. This seemed to put it on really, really well. I'm very, very shocked. There is some fuzzies. Like I said earlier, there's a couple little fuzzy spots, but not that bad. I'm glad I washed it ahead of time. As far as people were saying they have like a smoother look, I think I'm gonna have to try it a couple more times to see. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I like it so far. I'm gonna be checking in a little later, but as of right now, I like it. And as of right now, I like the foundation. So we'll see how the color wears. Like I said, I think I'm gonna have to go a little bit darker, but not too dark with this. But I'm going to keep this one. I'm not gonna send it back. I kept my Sephora box just in case. And oh my God, guys, I just freaking realized what I did. I forgot to use the powder that came with it. Oh my freaking God. It even comes a little, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, there it is. So since I didn't put much powder underneath my eyes, maybe that's why I didn't put much powder under my eyes, because I wasn't supposed to. Because I knew I was supposed to use this. I can't believe I did that. All right, so I'm going to use it because I heard that it really changes the foundation. And I can only use a little bit because I don't want to over powder, you know. All right, we'll see what that does. I might just like really ruined it by putting too much powder on my face. I'm glad I didn't put much on in the beginning. I can't believe I forgot to do that. I'm just so used to picking my Juno up because I love my Juno powder so much. But we'll see. We'll see how bad I ruin things by doing that. It feels good though. Okay. I'm gonna like press it in. Because like right here, that's where I get a little, like my foundation seems to break apart right through there. And like right around here. Now that I've completely over powdered my face, I might not be able to give a very good thought on this yet. Sorry, and I just kind of screwed that up. I'm not going to use this. I'm not much on those. I can't believe I forgot it. It was, I don't even know what I was thinking. I'm mad at myself not doing that. So that might be another day's review, but we'll see. I mean, it's on there. My under eyes are way too powdered now. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go, and I'll be back later on to check in. Toodles! Hello again, my lovelies. So, as far as the foundation goes, I've had it on now for about 3.5 hours. I really like it. What I've heard from other people as far as, you know, the farther you get along with it in the day, the better it goes. That's right. That is true. I mean, it's the color's even changed on it. It's not that it's changing for the bad. It's changing for the better. It's really like starting to come into its own. I don't know now that I've had it on if I want to go any darker, to be honest with you, because I don't know, since it is the lightest color they have, I can't tell you as far as oxidation goes because I don't know whether it's gotten darker or whether it's just blended better. I don't know how to help you with that one. I mean, I might try to go to the next color up for spring and summer. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll have to see the way it wears, you know, later on in the evening. But right now, I'm really enjoying it. I love the Tati blenders. I was like, I'm still like amazed at how well it did with that contour. I didn't know how it was going to work since it wasn't a cream contour. I did not have to do any baking. Usually I'd like do a little bit of baking to kind of get like a little stronger line with the contour. I didn't do that at all. So that saved with having to put so much powder on my face. You know, I kind of screwed myself up by not remembering to put this on, you know, with my powder. But since I didn't powder heavy on my face, you know, I didn't have to put a whole lot of powder down. But I mean, I like it. It feels good on my skin. I'm not getting a whole lot of creasing. I am still getting my normal creasing, you know, because I mean, I'll be 52 years old this year. So, I mean, you know, I am getting some creasing. But so far, I'm really enjoying the Tati blenders. I will be using the Blendifuls again. I will be using the foundation again. I'm going to try it for 3 or 4 days and see what I think. I'm going to be using it for my next few videos. I do have the videos coming of the makeup look that you see here. So look for that, and also look for the giveaway. One of the clues in my giveaway, you'll need that for that giveaway. So one of the clues is something that I had in my Jeffree Star box and the Trend Mood box. So Jeffree Star and Trend Mood, you'll need that for the giveaway. Yeah, so just think Juvia's Place, think Jeffree Star, kind of gives you a little clue what's going to be in that giveaway. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks again for joining me. Go out and be good to each other. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and you have to subscribe. You got to subscribe to win. So take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, guys, so it's been about 6.5 hours, maybe right around in there, since I put the foundation on, and I am still really, really liking it. I am not having any breakage, like, you know, around through here. I actually have my computer light so that way you can really see it. I'm having, you know, the normal, like, settling through here, but not majorly. It's not, like, extremely settling. It's not breaking up through here. It's not breaking up in here, which a lot of my foundations have a tendency to do. It's not drying on my face. It's not greasy on my face. It's like perfect. I have normal to dry dehydrated, more dry dehydrated than normal skin. So it really, really, really is working well. I know people that have oily skin that does not work well on their skin. They say that it feels good, but that it does get a little oily in their T-zone. Not having that issue at all. Obviously, because I don't have oily skin. So I don't know how that would work with oily skin. But for my skin, I mean, it's just, I can zoom in even closer. I mean, look at that. I mean, it still looks gorgeous after all this time. Usually by now, around hour 6, my foundations get, around this time. My Uma foundation is still my favorite. But this one here, yeah, I think it's kind of giving its run for its money. I really, really do. I do think I am going to get the next color up. I'm not sure how their color palette runs. I don't know if it goes by color number or whether it's like each number is a different category. Since I have the lightest color they have, I'm not sure how this would work because I have cool with light undertones or pink undertones, so I'm not sure how the next color would be. But I am going to get the next one up because my husband came home. He told me that he didn't notice until I said something. When I said something, then he noticed it was later. But he said if I wouldn't have said anything, he wouldn't have noticed. But I think if I was to do my normal, usually I do more contouring underneath my chin, and I didn't really do that very much. I just put a little bit of bronzer underneath there. If you saw my video earlier, then you would have seen that. But I really didn't do much underneath there. So if I'd have maybe put a little bit more warming up underneath there, it would have been a little bit better contrast. But I didn't do that. I'm just scared about going up a number. I'm scared that it's going to be too dark. So I don't want to go darker. So I'll have to I'll go on the website here when I get done and I'm going to check it out. I have Rakuten. I don't know if you guys have Rakuten or not, but I get cash back on everything. So, the other day after I shopped on Sephora, because I got this foundation, I think I ordered it either Sunday night or Monday morning, and then I got it, got it yesterday. So I was like, wow, that came really fast. But I got it, and then the next day I had an offer for 8% cash back instead of 4 on Sephora. So I don't know if the 8% is still good or not, but as soon as I get finished doing my videos, then I'm gonna jump on there and find out, and then I'm gonna see how dark the next color foundation is to see whether or not it'll work. But I really, really like it a whole lot. Love the way it looks on my skin. Raw Beauty Christy said that it got better through the day, and she's not kidding. It really, really does. It gets better. It's like you almost don't want to take it off because it gets better. So I'm going to wear it again tomorrow. I get my hair cut tomorrow, so my hair will be a mess. And guess what I got? I got my BoxyCharm in. I did. I cannot wait to open it and look at it because it's like it wasn't supposed to come to tomorrow, but it came tonight. Like my post person, like a totally different post person, brought it like tonight. I'm like, why is it coming tonight? But anyway, that's nothing to do with this. But anyway, I just wanted to get back on here tonight because this is my last check-in. I just wanted to do one final check-in. And once again, thank you guys. So don't forget what I always say in my videos. Go out there and take care of each other. Be good to each other. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.